Local government is finally responding after a flurry of calls, emails, and complaints about demand letters claiming people owe on new taxes meant to fund homeless services and preschool, even though they'd already paid. In a joint statement, Metro, Multnomah County, and the City of Portland wrote, "Confusion about the recent notices shows we have room to improve, and we're committed to doing so." The statement comes roughly 1 week after the City of Portland mailed out nearly 12,000 letters to high-earning taxpayers about Metro's supportive housing services tax and Multnomah County's preschool for all tax. The notice of debt letters created all kinds of confusion because they didn't explain the problem and left many people waiting on hold for answers.
First time I called, there was 128 people ahead of me waiting in queue.
Mark Steinmetz was baffled after receiving the letter, claiming he owed penalties and interest on Metro's homeless services tax, even though he'd paid it in full.
There was not a question about the amount that I owed. It was just this fee and the interest owed.
After reviewing his bill, the city said it would waive the penalty, but not the interest, leaving Steinmetz even more perplexed. This whole ordeal, he said, seems like a waste of time and resources.
Guidance or not enough manpower, what the challenge is, but this is a substantial amount of money that Metro is collecting. And I think it would be different if we saw what the outcomes were. But now we're just seeing this is going to a paper hole of logistic challenges.
The City of Portland collects taxes on behalf of Multnomah County and Metro. A Metro spokesperson said, "We expect the customer service from the Revenue Office to be held to the highest standard. We'll be working with our partner to improve the way this works in the future." The voter-approved personal income taxes only apply to individuals who made more than $125,000 annually, or couples who bring in more than $200,000 combined. The city requires that most taxpayers make quarterly estimated payments, but some people didn't or underpaid, resulting in the letter demanding penalty and interest. Many of these taxpayers may be unfamiliar with quarterly estimated payments and may not have experienced underpayment fees before, the government's statement explained. Steinmetz argues it'd be a whole lot easier if people just paid once a year.
To me, I can pay it as long as I have an amount owed and I pay it on time, it should be completed.
And the money being collected is piling up. Metro's supportive housing tax was projected to bring in $250 million a year. Instead, it's wildly exceeded expectations, bringing in $850 to $900 million in the first 3 years, according to a Metro spokesperson. So why so aggressive in collecting these new taxes? The spokesperson said, "We are currently working on a review to see if there are reforms that can improve the supportive housing services program as it moves forward." Kyle Aboshi, KGW News.